Namaste guys, in this video we are going to learn how to create a bouncing ball animation in Solidworks. So let's start. You will learn lot of things. For example, why sometimes you are not getting the correct results, what are the common issues, motion analysis and much more. So first thing that we have to do is we have to create something, for example a ball and a platform. So let's create it. So click on here, click on new part, okay, and select the front plane. Press Ctrl plus 8 for normal screen to the view. Make sure no external references is checked on, else you might face some issues. So I create this, and let's say its width is 300 mm and this is 20 mm. You can increase or decrease as per your requirements. Now select a mid plane. I want to make it in a square shaped platform. So give it a extrusion of 300 mm as well. Click OK. Exit the add assembly component mode. Right click on this part, make it fixed so it doesn't move. Click on here, new part. Click OK and select the front plane. Press Ctrl plus 8. Make sure no external references is checked on. Now draw a shape of the ball as per your requirement and give it a dimensions. In my case, 150 mm is fine for me, and I will draw a center line from here to here. Press escape. Click on trim entities, trim this line, go to the features, revolve boss base, select the center line, click OK. Exit the ISM component mode. Now a issue might come, for example, let's say this ball might go this direction, but I only want that it will go upward and downward, not in this direction, not in this direction. I just want upward and downward. So what I can do is I will select the front plane, click on sketch, and I will draw a line. The sole purpose of this line is to make sure that the ball only go up and down. It can rotate, it doesn't matter, but it should not go any unwanted direction, only up and down. Now exit the sketch mode. Click on here, click on view temporary axis. Go to the mate, select this line and this line. Make sure click on coincident. Click OK and move it up. Click OK. Select this face, press Ctrl plus 8. Now go to the SolidWorks add-in, click on SolidWorks Motion. Just in case if it is not showing here, click on here, click on add-ins and click on SolidWorks Motion. If it is also not shown here, the issue is that you have not installed SolidWorks Motion while installing SolidWorks. So you might need to reinstall it. So let's close this. I will go to the motion study, pick it up, go here, motion analysis. Motion analysis will only show if SolidWorks motion is checked in, else it will not show. Click on this eye icon so that all the unwanted sketch will be removed. Now, what I want, a bouncing ball under the gravity. Does I have applied any kind of gravity here? The answer is no. So I will click on here gravity. Select the y-axis. Notice the arrow is pointing downward direction. Yep. And you can see the gravity value. Click OK. Great. Now, what I want if I play the simulation, for example, if I play it, you can see it's just passing through it. I don't want it. What I want when it click on it, it bounce. So I will click on contact. Click on use contact groups. Select this and in the second one, select this. Click OK. So if I click on play, you can notice it just touches there and sit. This is not I want. I want to make it little bit bouncy. What can I do? Now this is where real in the real thing starts. So I will right click on solid body, click on edit feature, go downwards. Notice that there are quite many properties, but it is not editable. Uncheck the material. Now they are editable, but I don't want to edit these properties. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select restitution coefficient. This is basically what I like the most. So first question comes to your mind. What is restitution coefficient? Let's say I have a ball. It is currently 1 meter from here. Now, if I release the ball, it will hit the surface, and it goes up to a distance of uh, 400 or 40 centimeter. Now, 1 meter is what? 100 centimeter. After striking the ball, how much it goes? 40 centimeter. So the final distance after the ball strikes and the initial distance before the ball strikes, what it gives the value of the coefficient. So 0.4 means whatever the initial height was, it will be zero point 0.4 times the initial height. So if I click OK and play, you can see it bounce a little bit. After that, it stops. Great. Now I will show you some issues. Now I zoom out and move this ball upward and also disable this thing. Okay, first go to the frame 0, right click and disable this thing. Now if I click on play, okay, it's working great. Let's move a little bit more upward. Click on calculate. Notice it is passing through it. So what is going on here? So here's the thing. The timing, it does not able to calculate. So how I can fix this? There are plenty of times when you try to do physics simulation in SolidWorks and it is not working. Why? The reason is that it doesn't have enough frames. So what I have need to do is click on the settings and increase the frame rate, frame per second. Let's say 400. I tried with 100 and 200 as well. Unfortunately, that doesn't work. So I have to increase the value up to 400. And this works, but it has a one drawback. It will consume a lot of your computer power and will take a long time. So if I click on calculate, notice the simulation looks very good. Now if I stop it, go backward. Now right click here, move downwards. Let's make it 0.8 to make it much better. Now look how it will look like. So if I click on calculate, bouncing, it bounces more way back because high coefficient of restitution. And if I put the value of 1, it will go upward and its height will not decrease. And let me show you what I mean. Let's go back, right click, edit feature, and this time it is 1. So what will happen? There is no friction, no loss of energy. It will reach at the initial height. Notice it is reaching at the initial height. And best part is the height after the ball strike will not decrease with time. So I hope you learned something about SolidWorks motion or physics something. And if you have any kind of doubt and queries, feel free to ask. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Namaste.